This is worksheet 29.1, and we're going to look at 6, 7, and 8. We're supposed to circle the most appropriate ratio and then solve for x. And over here we have an answer bank so we can check our answers. So number 6, similar to what we did in 1 through 5 up here, first just figure out what side is what on the triangle. So we have the right angle, which points to the hypotenuse. The 30-degree angle right here consists of these two sides. The side that's part of this angle is the adjacent side, and the remaining side is the opposite side. So if we're trying to solve for x, here we're using the opposite and the hypotenuse, since those are the sides that are labeled. So opposite and hypotenuse, going back up to SOHCAHTOA, is the sine function. So to actually figure out how long this side of the triangle is, we're going to set up an equation. We're going to say the sine of 30 degrees is equal to, and our numerator is the opposite side, denominator is the hypotenuse. So opposite is x, and hypotenuse is 18. So you can see this kind of just as a proportion here. We can say that x times 1 is equal to 18 times sine of 30 degrees. When you're using your calculator, you want to make sure that your calculator is in the degree mode, because there's another mode which is radians. So if you're getting a strange answer, just make sure you check the mode on your calculator. So 18 times sine 30 so in some calculators you're going to have to type the degree first, so 30 degrees, and then press sine, and then multiply by 18. So our answer is 9. Alright, on number 7, we're trying to find this missing side of the triangle. We have a hypotenuse here. The angle is being created using these two sides. So this is the adjacent side and the opposite side. So to solve for x, we're using opposite and adjacent. So we're using the tangent in this case. So here we can say that tangent of 75 degrees is equal to 14 over x, opposite over adjacent. Alright, solving this equation, we could say x times the tangent of 75 degrees is equal to 14 times 1. Now if we're solving for x, we have to do 14 divided by tangent of 75. If you're using a calculator, a simple calculator where you would have to type the degrees first, you could type 14 divided by, make sure you put parentheses around the tangent 75 when you type it in your calculator, so that your calculator knows what to do. So parentheses, 75 degrees, the tangent of that, close the parentheses, and then press the equal sign. This should be 3.75. And then the last one here, number 8, that we're going to do in this video is we have the hypotenuse here, and we have the adjacent side here. Adjacent and hypotenuse is the cosine function. So here we could say cosine of 61 degrees equals adjacent over hypotenuse, so 5 over x. And then cross multiplying again here, we have x times the cosine of 61 degrees is equal to 5. So to solve for x here, 5 divided by the cosine of 61, so 5 divided by open parentheses, 61 cosine of that, close the parentheses, and then equals. So this would be 10.31.